know what I mean? But I'll tell you one area where that Chiefs defense is weak at though. Play action.
Hold on. Before you do that, like they said in the chat, Jalen beat Spags once. That year we went to Super Bowl, hooped on him. The Super Bowl hooped on him. He hooped on Spags twice.
He hooped on him.
He hooped on Spags twice. So Jalen is not my like concern. If I have to have a concern in this game,
and our receivers are a mismatch. If we're being honest, like
but
our receivers are a mismatch. Smitty and AJ cooked their corners last time. Every single time.
But see, this is my concern with this. That was Jalen and Steichen. Kellen Moore.
Not Steichen with the CH.
No, what's dude's name? What's you know what I'm talking about?
I can't.
Whatever.
Stop.
All right, Steichen.
What you said? Yo, what you said? He said Spagnolio.
Spagnolia.
It don't sound like a disease.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But it's Spagnolia. But
oh man.
Kellen Moore. I
don't know,
but
man. I hear you, LB. But what's different this time?
What's different is Kellen.
What's different is Saquon.
That is different. But
that's a big difference. That's a big difference.
with Steichen and Miles and Boston and co. Right. So yeah, you take away Shane, which was a much better coordinator than Kellen, but you add a superstar MVP running back in Saquon, which the formula is still going to be run first.
And Simone, real quick,
I think that balances out.
What's so important, again, I know I said it earlier, but let me just give you the math on it, though. The Eagles' offense as a whole in their previous Super Bowl rushed for 115 yards. Jalen Hurts
said that was like when LB was calling Marcus Epps Mike Epps.
Bro, I'm like,
listen to this, though.
It's a new name every damn year.
In that previous Super Bowl, that Eagles rush attack they ran 32 times total for 115 yards, averaging 3.5 yards a carry. Jalen Hurts accounted for 70 of those yards and 15 carries. Basically, what I'm trying to say is Miles Sanders, Kenny Gainwell, and Boston Scott only accounted for a grand total of 17 carries and 45 yards between three running backs. Saquon gonna get that on one rush. Like the Eagles' running game is the biggest difference in this thing. And week after week after week after week after week after week, we've seen teams try their best to come up with the most creative ways to stop this thing. Regardless of how it goes down, Spags is going to have to make a decision. And the bottom line is, you always going to choose wrong. Teams have stacked the box with 9 guys, 8 guys. You can't stack the box about so much. And you're asking your defense to be perfect. The way this offensive line and the way the Eagles block at the receiver position, People don't talk about the Eagles receivers. AJ Brown and Smitty are two of the better blocking, two of the most willing blocking receivers in the game. The level of gap integrity, the level of gap discipline this Chiefs defense is going to have with a guy like Saquon Barkley with this offensive line, they're not going to be able to hold up for 4 straight quarters. I promise you that.